Hi, this is nulldigit for a new screencast on installing the latest version of Chromium for Debian 6 64-bit. So, first things, why Chromium? Well, there are other web browsers alternatives. We have the default Debian web browser, this one, which is not bad, and we'll see a bit later why. There is Opera, which is a very decent web browser. It's very nice, very good, quite fast, but not that fast. Sometimes there is some kind of flagging. I don't know, it's counting objects or something like that, and it's a pain. So I'm not too... I like it, but it's not my favorite one. Like most of us, we like Google Chrome. Google Chrome is quite nice. It's fast, it's on Windows, on Linux, on many operating systems. That's a good web browser. But there is a problem. And what's the problem for Google Chrome? Well, you can download it. So far so good. There is a package which exists for Debian and even Ubuntu and OpenSUSE and Fedora. So everything seems okay. And what we do most of the time, we are downloading it, extracting the package because we don't want to mess our packaging system, and then we are fiddling with the command line in order to make it work. And we could do that until recently, where there is some hard-coded values within Google Chrome, which unfortunately force us to run it as root. So we can find a workaround for that. But there is an option for it to work. The option is no sandbox. So no sandbox option, this is it. Passing it as an argument to Google Chrome executable. The problem with that is security. If we run it with this no sandbox option, well, Google Chrome is not running in a sandbox, and it's easier, I would say, for attackers, I would say, to try and gain access to your system. So that's a no-go. Basically, we want to secure our system. We still want to enjoy a nice web browsing experience, but as secure as possible. So you might tell me, well, what do we do now? Well, we can go back to Opera. Opera is still okay. But there is an alternative, and it's called Chromium. And that's the title of this screencast, Chromium, yes, number 3. And there is, for Debian, a package for Chromium browser, and it looks good. Well, there's a problem here. The version is very old, so we want the latest version, and for that, you can go to the Chromium website and check if the version of Chromium that you want to download. You can try to compile it from scratch, from sources. I tried myself, and it was a pain. It didn't work properly. Compilation was failing many times for various package missing. The documentation is not so good. And it has not been compiled by default on a Debian system, as it has been compiled on a Debian-like system, probably Ubuntu, I think, or something equivalent. But it's compiling it's a pain in the neck, and I wouldn't. Well, you can give it a try if you have a few days to spare, but I would not do that. So, well, I tried and it didn't work out so well. So, instead of building it, you might think, well, is there a build? Somebody might have packaged it. Well, we know that the package for Debian is too old. But the Chromium website has a build bot. A build bot, it's a kind of automated build. And if we go to their website, we can check the very latest version available for Linux x64, which is a 64-bit version of Linux. Excellent. You even have a 32-bit version, and you also have versions for the Windows and Macintosh operating system. So excellent. So now if I click on that, I can see the latest build, and they're successful, and we can see that the revision of the latest build, it's 13.23.67. It takes some time for those products to be built, and I'm pretty sure it's not yet available, but the most recent version we can get, I think, is this one, 13.23.63 at the moment. So how do we get to this version? There's another way to verify the latest available version. It's by specifying this URL. So if we select this URL, copy it here, tac, and we can see that the version corresponds to the one I mentioned earlier, which is just not the very, very latest, but the one just before. So now how do we get it? Well, there is a URL for that as well. And how do we do it? Well, we know the latest available version here, and we specify it in this link. So if the number changes, well, you can put the new number here. And then we go to this URL, and what's happening? Well, we cannot see anything. You know what? There is actually something. It's just Opera who's got a problem and does not show us the content of this folder. So there is an option, the good old Debian web browser, which shows the content. Excellent, everything is here, and the package we are interested in, it's this particular zip file, chrome-linux.zip, which is in fact the build for Chromium on this particular release. So we download it, and once downloaded, so where did I get that? Here it is. That's the appropriate version. I already downloaded it. You see 45.74 megabytes. Here it is. We extract it just like that. Extract here. It will create this particular folder, and in this folder we have an executable called Chrome. Excellent. So at this point, what we do, okay, I lost it again. Open a terminal. And run Chrome. Ta-da! Well, I already configured it, so you have all the nice stuff that I like. You see, I even already got Angry Birds, which is a fun game. So that's as simple as that. What else can I tell you about that? Well, I've made a slight modification. I added a plugin, and I added the Flash plugin. So how did I do that? I went into the Chrome Linux subfolder, and I created a subfolder called plugins. So you can do that as well. Once the plugin subfolder is created, you can copy your Flash player library in here. So I have an information for you. If you have an NVIDIA graphic card, well, you cannot really, it's not a good idea to get the very latest version of the Flash player library. Why is that? There is some kind of bug. Hopefully it will be sorted out soon by Adobe. The version 11.2 of Flash Player is changing the colors, so blue becomes orange, and basically the video experience is really ugly. So what I've done is I copied a previous version of the Flash Player library, which is 11.1, and then there is no problem at all when it comes to watching some videos. So let's give it a try. Let's go to YouTube and let's type FFmpeg Debian 6. Look at that. There's a nice video from Null Digit here. That's a test. What I'm going to do is select 1080p, high definition, full screen.
Ok, voilà, encore
So it was in French, and it worked, so fantastic. And this concludes our screencast for implementing the latest version of Chromium, not Google Chrome, Chromium on Debian 6 64-bit. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions, I'll do my best to answer you with the best of my abilities. And feel free to leave a comment below. And if you like it, just say it. Cheers, see you, bye-bye.